Hi, I'm Angela Grunst with Roof Brokers, one of your industry partners. Today I wanted to talk about what a roof certification is and is not. A roof certification is a professional opinion based on an exterior inspection of the roof. What we want to see is a roof that's in satisfactory condition and is not leaking. What we do is we check for hail damage and wind damage. We check for the number of layers, the condition of the shingles, any missing shingles, also for mechanical damage, both intentional and unintentional. Unintentional would be damage, for instance, by tree damage from a sap or a tree brushing against the roof, or from animal damage. Intentional mechanical damage is where somebody's actually trying to fabricate and mimic hail, so that would be actually a fraud. So see a lot of that, unfortunately, but you just can't mimic Mother Nature. We're also going to check for things like manufacturer defect. A lot of times a home inspector might think that certain types of manufacturer defect are hail when they are not. And only the hail and wind are covered by insurance. So manufacturer defect, you would have to have a warranty in place in order to get the roof replaced at no charge. So another thing we want to make sure is that all penetrations are flashed properly. If a leak's going to happen, that's usually where it happens. At your skylight, swamp cooler, solar panels, or chimney. So since our goal is to make sure that the roof doesn't leak, we're going to pay a lot of attention there. A roof certification does not mean that a roof is insurable. The insurance company wants to make sure that you're not going to sustain additional hail damage. So they might have rules like certain products they will not insure, or they might not allow more than one layer. They have a lot of different objectives that they are concerned with. Some of the advice I like to give to realtors is to have a free inspection so that you can know any cost up front. A lot of times there is hail damage. There's even hail damage that a claim has been turned in, but nobody has actually gotten the roof put on, and that's going to prevent insurability when the home goes to close. We also like to let you know that your paid home inspector should go up into the attic and take photos, because just because there's no evidence of stains on the ceilings does not mean there has not been any water damage. It can take up to a year for a small leak to show up inside. So I think that's very important. Another good tip is when you do get a listing, or even if you're representing the buyer, you can call the jurisdiction that the roof is in, and they will let you know the last time a permit was pulled and passed for that particular home. You might want to call and find out or order a clue report. That is a national database for the insurance companies, and you can know how many claims have been against that property and if they have received money but never put the roof on. All of these things can equal cancellation of a policy, escalated premium. It can also actually reduce the selling price of the home based on the number of claims that somebody has called in. And I also like to advise realtors, when you hear about hail hitting, advise your SPEAR to not just follow what a random door knocker instructs them to do. Don't let somebody up on your roof just because they've knocked on the door. Get somebody that is local referred. Realtors are a great referral partner because they've had to deal with many roof situations and have some reputable contractors. Anyway, I hope some of this information helps you, and I'm always available to answer further questions at 303-944-8363, or my email address is angela@roofbrokersinc.com. Thank you.